Welcome back everybody to a brand new cryptocurrency video, and today we are going to be taking a look at Litecoin. We're going to be taking a look at the price of Litecoin and predicting where the price is going to go in the immediate short term. But anyways guys, let's just get right into the video. First thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take a look at the Fibonacci retracement tool for Litecoin. So if we draw the Fibonacci retracement tool from the bottom to the top, we can actually see that Litecoin has broken support at this 0.786 Fibonacci level. So if we zoom in a little bit, you guys can see a little bit more about what I'm talking about. We will go to the 1 hourly candles here just so you can see a little bit better. But as you guys can see, we were hanging out around in this golden pocket ratio right here. We were finding support here around here, but then we actually did break to the downside, tried to retest it and get back into the golden pocket, but we did actually fail and drop back down. And it did look like we were finding support at this 0.786 fib level and getting a good bounce. However, it did just fail because of the overall markets collapsing. We did just shoot right down through it and found support right around this $100 range. Now, it is expected that Litecoin will find good support around the $100 range because it's such a round even number. Because $100 is a round even number, it is a good buying zone for a lot of investors, and a lot of people have buy orders stacked up when Litecoin hits that amount. So finding support here should be expected. But we are coming up on a very crucial moment for Litecoin in the next couple hours/days, because as we can see, we are reapproaching this 0.786 fib level right now, and we are going to retest it as resistance. And it is extremely important that Litecoin actually gets through this level and gets back up into this $110 range, and maybe even can retest this golden pocket ratio once again. If Litecoin can get through this 0.786 fib level that I'm going to draw right here, then I would be expecting us to get further price action to the upside, getting back up into this, at least above $110, which would be pretty good for Litecoin considering how bad the markets are doing currently. Now guys, one more thing we have to take a look at is the Fibonacci retracement level when we actually drop from the top to the bottom, because this will show us what resistances are coming up for Litecoin in the immediate short term. So if we zoom out here, we can draw the Fibonacci retracement tool from the top to the bottom. And if we draw this, you guys can see that at the 0.236 level, we actually have some resistance coming up for this fib level. As you guys can see, we are approaching it. Now this fib level at the 0.236 level is right where the 0.786 fib level is. So this is a super important resistance for Litecoin to break through. If we can break through that, we should almost guarantee that we are going to get price action up into this $110 range up here and hopefully retest the 0.382 level right here. This 0.382 level is also near the Fibonacci golden pocket, so we need to get back up into that range, and that would be pretty bullish for Litecoin if we could get back up into that range. And that is when I'd be expecting us to maybe, start a trend reversal, getting back up into these higher price ranges that we like to see Litecoin at. Really quick guys, before I continue, make sure you guys are following me over on Twitter at MarkCryptoNFT. This is where I'll be posting live cryptocurrency updates and news, and basically just all cryptocurrency content in general. So make sure you guys are following me over there at MarkCryptoNFT. The link will be in the description. So taking a look at our Lux Algo buying and selling indicators, we can actually see that on the 4 hourly candles, we have been on a strong sell indicator for the past week or so. And I really don't expect this to change unless we do continue this strong bounce that we're getting right now and break through those Fibonacci levels. If we do break through those levels, then I could see us getting a buy indicator on the 4 hourly candles. But if we do go into the 1 hourly candles and zoom in a little bit, we can actually see that we do have a buy indicator forming on the 1 hourly candles, which is a slightly bullish sign in the immediate short term, at least for Litecoin. So this does get me kind of excited that we could see at least some price action to the upside, and this could be the beginning of a trend reversal for Litecoin. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, as I will let you guys know as soon as these buy indicators are switched to sell indicators. So make sure you guys are subscribed to keep updated with these indicators. So guys, one more thing I want to take a look at is just this descending wedge that we have been forming on Litecoin. If we zoom in a little bit, you guys can see a little bit more what I'm talking about. You guys can see we have been finding some good support on this downward sloping line, and we also have been finding some resistance up here as well. And we've just been bouncing between these two lines. So I would be expecting us to come back up and retest the top of this descending wedge. If we are able to break up out of this descending wedge, come back down, retest this line as support and get a volume bounce, that is when I would be going long on Litecoin and would be expecting higher price targets in the immediate short term. But guys, the more likely scenario is that we are going to come up, retest the top of this wedge, and get rejected and come back down and kind of just bounce between these for a little bit until this wedge gets a little bit smaller. And if we do end up breaking to the downside out of this wedge, that is when we could be seeing some pretty nasty price targets. So it is really important that we do hold this line as support as we're falling through this descending wedge. But guys, the most important thing to wrap everything up is to make sure that we are getting back into this price range right around this $108, $109, $110 range. If we can get back up into this range right here, that would be a good sign for Litecoin, and that could be the start of a trend reversal, as we do have a ton of support there. So we need to get back up into this area, or else things could get pretty ugly for Litecoin. But other than that, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more cryptocurrency videos, and I will see you all in the next one.